This week's problem of the week is another from the Mensa Puzzle Page-A-Day calendar, this one from Friday, January 4th. And we have a bunch of clues. We're trying to find a 6-digit number. And the first clue we're going to look at is that the first digit is 1 more than the third, which will prompt us to put an n in the third digit and n plus 1 in the first digit. Then we see a clue, the sum of the second and the third digits equals the first. Well, that clue combined with our first clue tells us that the second digit has to be 1. And then we look at a second digit is 1 less than the fourth. Well, if the second digit is 1, then the fourth digit must be 2. And now we have a clue, the sixth digit is 1 more than the fourth, so of course it has to be 3. And then we see that the fifth digit is 1 less than the third, which we can use another expression, n minus 1. And finally, we get to the sum of all the digits is 30. So let's add up the ones we know for sure, the 1 plus 2 plus 3. We'll get that sum and subtract from 30. So the remaining 3, they're defined with variables, must add up to 24. Now, there's some algebra we could use here, but since 24 is a pretty large number, and these are just one-digit numbers, let's just try the biggest ones we have left, 7 and 8 and 9. Sure enough, they add up to 24. So the n would be the 8, the n plus 1 the 9, and the n minus 1 the 7, and there's our answer. But for those of you who like equations, here's our equation where all of these digits add up to 30. We solve the equation, we get n equals 8, and of course we plug in 8 for n, and we get the same answer that we had before. And the final answer then, 918,273.